Hello, it's Tom at Digital Foundry with a look at the main differences you can expect between Forza 6 Apex on PC with all settings at maximum and the original game on Xbox One. So the PC version you see on the right is brand new, a stripped down free-to-play version for Windows 10 using the same engine. The most impressive thing about Turn 10's port though is the sheer range of graphics presets on PC. It's exhaustive and it makes you wonder, was anything held back from the original Xbox One release to make sure that game hit 60 FPS? Now our PC captures here are running at 4K downsampled to 1080p with 2x MSAA enabled too. The game also supports a dynamic mode, meaning the quality of each individual preset can scale up and down in quality, but for our PC side test we decided to leave everything fixed to the highest quality possible. Put side by side then, we suspect Xbox One uses this dynamic feature, adjusting its visuals based on the complexity of a circuit or the number of cars in play. Ground textures, for example, vary in quality hugely, and the normal maps across this Rio circuit are visibly lower resolution than PC's very best. Even the roadside billboards are stripped down on Xbox One. Check out the compression to text on this Rio advert here. Added to that, texture filtering quality is also significantly dialed back, running at between 2x or 4x anisotropic filtering, meaning there's a sharp drop off in Xbox One's clarity across floors. On the other hand, the rolling intro scenes for this Rio track show the exact same quality cobblestone textures on console and PC, and in less complex tracks, Xbox One matches PC to a T. Of course, in the heat of a race, it's fair to argue these are differences you just won't be able to catch anyway. It's a neat plus point for PC users though, and gives the game a nice level of consistency in these opening scenes. Moving on, and it's a similar story for shadows. Check out the shade falling behind our Audi Quattro spoiler, where Xbox One sits precisely at PC's low settings for this track. It's a softer, less precise version of what we're getting from PC, and as one of the game's more taxing settings, it's no surprise we're seeing a cut in this area on console. Again, other circuits show Xbox One running at a much higher level of quality, particularly in the showroom, but in motion, there's a clear visible divide between this and PC's best. The other major upgrade on PC is in reflection quality. Whether it's the mirror image that plays across your car's bonnet, the varnishing to the exhibition floor, or even puddles in rain-soaked tracks, Xbox One drops its resolution for each. In direct comparison, it runs below PC's very lowest setting, a unique mode designed just for consoles that produces far blurrier results. Now in these shots you're seeing Xbox One's rear view mirror and reflections across the bonnet run at a full 60 FPS, but when the track's filled with cars, the engine is forced to render these elements at a lower 30 FPS. It's a dynamic setup on Xbox One, and a lower preset is essentially used for frame rates on reflections depending on load. It's something you can reproduce on PC at its low settings for mirror and windshield quality, where you get a similar 30 FPS update on these elements, while gameplay crucially runs at the full 60. The fourth big difference is fairly obvious: image quality. Hands up here, we're pushing the boat out massively by running the game at 4K with 2x MSAA. This is then downsampled to the 1080p image you see here for a much clearer picture, something we can of course easily achieve on a GTX Titan X. But in fact, even a GTX 970 can handle 1440p downsampled with plenty of MSAA to back it, and still hold a solid 60 FPS at max settings. Now, the inclusion of a multi-sample form of AA on PC is an upgrade in itself over Xbox One's approach. On console, Turn 10 appears to use a variant called EQAA, a less demanding form of the setting we get on PC, but a very low quality form of it. Unfortunately, and as a result, coverage isn't perfect on console, even with its native 1080p, and it fails to clear up all visual noise and stair-stepping. PC has the more thorough approach here, and with the more consistent quality of textures, shadows and reflections, it's really showing Turn 10's work at its very best. A few other extras bear mention though, like the improved depth of field and extra plants in some circuits, and as a beta it's very nicely tuned for PC already. Anyway, that's about it for the moment. We'll be back with more Forza 6 testing on PC, so like and subscribe if you want to see more, and until next time, thanks for watching.